Oprah has a great interview on her podcast with Elizabeth Gilbert, who wrote Eat, Pray, Love. That was a book that spent almost 4 years on the New York Times bestseller list. During their conversation, Elizabeth says, New Year's Day is my favorite day of the year because no matter how much you messed up the year before, they give you a brand new one with no dings and no spills and no miles on it. She laughs when she talks to the Invisible Committee, saying, I can't believe you all are giving me another year. Didn't you see what I did to the last one? I love that image of a brand new year with no penalties. So to celebrate our clean slate, here are 3 skills to boost your confidence. Don't look back. Instead, number 1, look up. For the Ritz-Carlton hotels, that's the secret ingredient of its success. The Ritz franchised a policy called the 10-5 way. Here's how it works. If a Ritz employee is within 10 feet of a guest, they're taught to look up, make eye contact, and smile. If they're within 5 feet, they're taught to say hello. Today, the 10-5 way is practiced at companies around the world, like Disney, and the Ochsner Healthcare System in Louisiana. Ochsner trained 11,000 employees in the 10-5 way, and within a year, they had a 5% increase in patient satisfaction, a boost in patient referrals, and a $1.8 million increase in revenue, which they attribute to looking people in the eye and saying hi. Number 2, sit up. Amy Cuddy is a well-known social psychologist, and she calls this the personal powerlessness pose. According to spine specialists, a typical texting position like this is the equivalent of putting a 60-pound weight on our neck. That's roughly the weight of an 8-year-old child. Sitting up with your shoulders back and chin level speaks confidence. And if you're introverted, this is a great nonverbal way to feel and look confident. Number 3, stand up. Lady Gaga tells a tender story about the first time she collaborated with the elegant, legendary singer Tony Bennett. It was the first day of recording what would become their Grammy award-winning album called Cheek to Cheek. Lady Gaga says, when I walked into the studio, everyone, all the band members, stood up for me. I'd never been treated that way. I love that. It shows respect. I encourage everyone to practice standing up for anyone who comes into a room. And since they say that sitting is the new smoking, standing up when someone comes over to your desk or enters your office is good for your health. In fact, a study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine found no matter how much you exercise, sitting for excessively long periods of time is a risk factor for early death. So stand up and live a little longer and show respect. There's never been a more urgent time to model civility. I believe when you treat someone decently by looking up and sitting up and standing up, it lifts you both up, and that builds confidence. For the next 30 days, practice one of these simple, powerful skills to boost your confidence and dignify other people. And let's join Elizabeth Gilbert in being thankful that they've given us a brand new one. Happy New Year, everybody.